Very quickly, for those of you who play pool, I want to show you something. We got to go and make two worlds, right? Now, the first way to make a full world in the octagon, this is the stop and go universe we are in, stop and go. This is the design of the stop sign. Okay, if you take a look, the stop sign is in between here. I just extended the ears of the cat to go a little bit further. So this is the way the ears of the cats work. One is over here. Ear 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've done 8, and now when we start again, we're at 9. So the second level would be the 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, if you remember before, right, we're already stopping on 15. Before, this one here was number 8. This one is 15 before it stops. Okay, that's why 15 to 8, or 9 to 8, or 1 to 8 in pool is because the 8 is in between the 1 and 9 and the 15 ball over here. This is the octagon. This is the same thing I've been showing you, okay, as before. If you want to look at it as a clock, you can look at this as a clock. You can do anything you want. All you have to do is make minor changes. Very simple. Just in saying one thing, you say something else. So what I show you is probably more valuable to me than anything else. Did you want me to go over it again? Okay. This point over here is 12 o'clock. This point over here is 6 o'clock. This point is 9 o'clock. This time is 3 o'clock. If I go 9 and 3, it equals 12. 1, 4, 7 on your telephone. Okay. If I go from here to here, it equals 18. 3, 6, 9 on your telephone. ESP, Earth, Saturn, Pluto, 369. I'm thinking that a bar is shoved in here all the way to here, that one bar goes all the way through and it stops at the train tracks. And then from the other side, a bar is shoved all the way through and it stops at the train tracks. And one goes this way, 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 and it brings all these numbers together. But in short, every one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay, each have 9 numbers totaling to 81. The equation is the 10th one. But the equation of any number, if you have a 2, okay, you're looking for an 8 or a 5. The 8 will tell you what its 1010 value is, and the 5 will tell you what the 2 is and 5 in this world, in the 7 world of 1, 6, 2, 5, and 3, 4. The other thing I wanted to show you was, okay, I think I got it over here. You see this over here? 5 and 9 next to each other make a 9 and an 8. 2, no, over here. 5 and a 6 next to each other, okay, turn into a 9 and a 6. 9 and a 6. 5 and a 7 next to each other turn into this. The letter M. I took away those posts. They come together to make the letter M. This one and this one come to this one. 5 and 7. 5 and 7, and then you do it the reversed. 2 and 7. Okay? And you bring them together. And it makes the letter M. And that M in Roman numerals is now broken down into 4 and 6. So now you have 4, 5, 6, and 7. And everything starts at 4. Once you got the 4 corners, you're ready to rock and roll. Okay? Got the 4 corners, you got the spirit, you're all ready to rumble. Okay? God has made this so interesting. It's insane. Once you start hitting or clicking, it's the most incredible feeling in the world to learn. Never learned in my whole life. Okay, okay, I really didn't learn anything now. No, you didn't learn anything. I learned something. I might be wrong, but I still learned something. Something that you might be the difference. Anyways, so we all know that when I did here 5 and 7, over here 5 and a 7, 5 and a 7, 5 and a 7 make the letter M. M means 1,000. At the same time, M means 4 and 6. FED, DEF, delta, electronic, face. So you would have 5, 7. In 2 years from now, this number comes up again. Here's a 2 with a 7. This is what the design it makes. It makes that like blowhorn design, right? You think it's not much? You see this design that it makes? Well, what happens if you would 1010 that value as to shift the shape? Look what it does. I made this out of it. Okay, where is it again? 1 second again. I want to see where the other part was. Right here. This part of it. You see that's the part over there? See the part? The part on one side? I made it on the other side. Now it's like a tunnel to go in and a tunnel to go in here. So that Monopoly game design that I made, I might just put that into it. And because I got to come up with which numbers go directly to the center and which numbers don't go directly to the center, okay? You see these ears? Letter M. It means 1,000. M, 1,000. M, 1,000. M. You have 4,000, okay? Now you have the corners, which are also M's, 4,000. So now we're missing 2,000. Okay, I got to slow down. I got to look at this. Anyways, it has 4 M's of the beta world, where each M, okay, are an expression of Roman numerals, and this is of that world, and there are 4 of them equaling to 2,000. Okay, 4 of them equaling to 4,000. Then there are corners, which are all V corners. A V corner means 500, and that makes the total of 6,000 that we're looking for, plus the game, this centerpiece over here. The value of that little square in the center before anything started was 226 years before there was a dot in the center to begin that game. It's a sort of like pyramid, hexagonic pyramid. Because the only way this game started is when all these corners, okay, were owned by God, and God shifted himself to work his corners from the center. He had it all in one. He moved it all in one here to share with all 8 of the others. In every single corner, he created the same game. Now we have to figure out the railroads that come in, what number this is. 1, 2, 3, 6. These 2 railroads, Pennsylvania for Liberty. No, that wouldn't be Pennsylvania. This would be Reading, and this one over here would be Pennsylvania, Liberty. So we all know that over here is Oriental. And you see what happens on the 4th row or the 6th row. If you get the 4th row, I think you would have to pay. Okay? If you get the 6th row, you get Oriental. See how it shoves Oriental into this world? Buddha, beta, Buddha, beta. Sounds the same. Could be the same. The color, blood-like, of course. I was writing something down here, and I ended up writing something else down. And, oh yes, when everybody gives a high 5, well, what about a low 5? I mean, here's a high 5, and here's a low 5. There ain't no middle 5 unless a low 5 comes along and you got 2 5s. Makes a perfect 10 in the 6th world of love. Inside here's like a little pig. Anyways, so we did this and we did that, and oh, look at this. This is what happens. When everything is said and done, who's first? 1, 2, 1 is on top because they're both alpha corners, and the 2 beta, 121, which is the Illuminati number 11 by 11, of 4 and 6, or 6 and 4. Because at this point, man is whole. So regardless which side he gets to be on. 121 plus 10, 131. Anyways, that didn't say too much. Here's something I thought of. Okay, now listen to this. Mille is 1,000. Cent in French is 100. Okay, but the way it's spelt the same way as you're marking to have something scent. A scent is something you can smell, but a cent, okay, like 100, also seems like the word S-A-N-G, which is blood. So the sang, which would be the smell, and the sang, which would also be the blood and the sweat of the scent of the smell, and all it comes from is putting these 2 words together. One scent, someone sent, and a scent. The sang, right, the way it's pronounced, and the sang is the way it's pronounced as blood, same sound. So you can say all these things just by saying 1,000. It means 1,000, the one Spirit of God, and all 999 of man. You understand what I'm saying? It's one God, 999 of man. 9 angel, 9 spirit, 9 whatever. M-A-N. The other thing with this I was going to do is white ghost. Okay, white word stands for 65, and 7 stands for 65, and man has to connect 6 to 5 in order for him to get that connection. That's his white ghost, connecting to 5. It's the orange ball in this world. It's the sun. We see it. It's the orange. It's the sun. But who's the sun going to? The sun is number 5. It would go to number 13. Just like I was adding up before. 9 and 4 is 13. It would come to man. And the 13 is the M letter, which is 4 and 6, man and angel connected from the sun. Same thing. Different place. Actually the same story, except it's you and not them. Ghost. No, are we going to go through this right now? No. Okay, let's go through this. Ghost. 7 and 8 is 15. We have the God heaven. We have not the God. It's a goblet because it's got the egg in it. GH 15. September. Again, G and H again. The silent G and H, which is sept for scepter for September and 8 for octagon October, is in the silent G and H. And also in ghost is S and T. Start, stop. Everything with S and T is 39. It's perfect. So in the GH host that's silent, everything is perfect. 15 and 15 is 30. The total is 69. The ghost is 39. 69. We're our own. This number and ghosts tell us we're our own ghosts. We're our own worst enemy. People can fear us, but when you believe in God, what fear? The only fear you can have is the hurt that you're going to feel. But there is no feel. And then again, I understand meditation can get you away from that hurt too. I'd have to find that one out. No way. Anyways, cat is number 24. And black, 2, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 is 29. Is a total of 53. Which the black cat is the dark of the heavens night. Because it totals 53. And 5 and 3 is 8. Creation of 5. Whatever hovers, whatever lingers upon creation is the black cat that's left in the closet. Anyways, okie dokie. That's it for now. Oh, another thing. The number 8 ball, the 8, the count for 8 is 49. The count for 7 is 65. There's a difference of 16. And the reason with that difference of 16, it's the P letter, or the one spirit of the 6 islands that would connect the 8, okay, onto the 7 ball or onto the 9 ball. 9 is 42, okay, which is 23 away from 7. And 23 is beta creation. Once you got that, boom, Your stripes are solids. Let's play pool. Raphael 7286. Have a good night. I like this one. It was chirpy, right? Right? Okay, don't answer me. Don't answer me. Don't answer me. Answer. Oh, yes, yes. Before I go, pi 3 creation of the one spirit of the 4 angle, of the one spirit of the 5 angle, because man needs the whole angle. And the one spirit of 5 angle is A and O, and that's alpha omega. I don't make it up. Look it up. I'm quite sure whatever I say you'll find somewhere for sure. I must have looked it up, right? Deep within inside someone's mind to discover nothing at all. Raphael 7286. In the constellation of Pegasus, these numbers were not put together just like that. They came to me in revelations. What the fuck is a revelation? I was sleeping one night and all of a sudden all these numbers come up, and they're still happening the last couple of nights. I love it. And these numbers come up and I start to concentrate in my dream. Okay, don't forget, I can't take any notes. How do I remember when I get up? And I say, you know what? Just go inside that world. Just get inside that world. And you'll remember in the morning. And sometimes I wake up and I remember something completely different than what I did, and it happened to be the right thing. Be well, everybody. Don't go to the bathroom now. Maybe I was going to say something else. Do you have to go now? You have to go for a nosh? Hey, maybe you know what? Even if it's no good for you, I'd love to be down. What is it? The 7th? By the end of this month, I don't care if anybody's coming with me. I'm going down to get a smoked meat, okay, at Schwartz's downtown, and go puff a number into the park. But you know what? I don't seem to go out because I have this bad feeling that, oh, did you ever see this shape? This is the diamond shape. This is the angle of it. That you put your hands on your head. Put your hands on your head. Well, that's that shape. You know, it's also, if you turn it on the top here, it'll raise and lower your car. Yeah, I have to definitely get out of this house and get away from the video. If you don't notice, I do my first videos by 10 in the morning. By 2 in the morning, I'm just about done. I'm cooked and I can't get up the next day. I'm just afraid I'll have a thought. I'm just afraid I'll have a thought that I won't be able to share. Then it might be lost forever and ever. And this is like my time bomb right here, putting cassette after cassette aside and aside. And in the future, you can see what maybe. You know what would be a good thing? Does anybody know what day it is today? It's Thursday, September 17th, 2014. Right now, yeah. I'm telling you, it's September 14th, 2014. Before you turn around, there's going to be somebody that opens this up, and he's going to come to the end because he was fudged on the beginning, and it's going to say to him September 15th. And he's going to look at his clock and he's going, Ma, there's a cassette here. It says September 15th, 2014, and we're only on the 14th, Ma. Oh, what world are we? What year is this? 72, 86? Good years, eh? 72 to 86. What happened in those 14 years? Something about 72 to 86. Although it's the beta God in the 8th heaven of the 6th of man, which is the connected world. What do I really know? I'm having a cigarette in peace. It's not that I hate you out there, and I'm starting to see shadows inside my apartment. Yesterday I was outside and I was trying to catch the dark matter in the sky away from the white matter. You see, the dark matter was outlined by this grayish element that I can never touch. And the white ghost that was around it was also outlined by the black, but it was white. And I couldn't actually move it, but I saw it. And I waved my hand and nothing moved its position. The coordinates stood the same exact. We are living in something that penetrates us that we don't even realize. They probably call that the what do you call that, gravity pull or something. Oh yeah, for sure there's a God. For sure. He's a wise dude, my friends. And you'll never know what age he'll come and visit at. Because he can be any age he wants. So don't act silly. And have a nice week in the first full week of May. May the flowers bring you strength. And may liberty bring us together as one. And all the enemies shall fall between the liberty of all the love of all of one.